What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be starting a brand new episode, a brand new series here on Hoopland. As today, we're gonna be rebuilding the Cleveland Browns, but this isn't gonna be like a rebuild. It's gonna be like a series where we're gonna play different games. So as you can see, the Browns are terrible. They have a good defense. We have Myles Garrett. I'm pretty sure we did ship off Myles Garrett to the Rams. I might need to Google that. I'm pretty sure Myles Garrett is a Ram now. But when this roster was made, he was on the Browns. Okay. And plus, the Browns already suck even with him on. Dylan Gabriel's okay. Jerry Judy's he's starting to get old. I don't know. But this team definitely needs help. As today we're going to be getting started on the new rebuild. Alright, the new season beginning. Let's see if we can sign some good free agents. Alright, but before we do that, we're going to look at the roster. Our roster is maxed. Let's get rid of some players that I don't think we would need. Denzel Ward is fine. I think Joel Bontu, he may have 4.5 star potential, but he's already 34 years old. He's probably going to start regressing in the future. He's going to be a good player to have, but we're going to see if we can see any better free agents. If there's no better free agents, then we'll keep him. It doesn't look like there's too many good free agents. If there is, they're pretty old. Probably going to run down in a couple of years. So I guess we're going to keep the roster we have. Aaron Rodgers keeping a contract extension with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's kind of crazy how Aaron Rodgers is still in the league. And speaking of Aaron Rodgers, we have to take him on in Week 1. Look at the classic Battle of Texas between the Houston Texans and Dallas Cowboys. I mean Cowboys. Sorry, I'm just a massive Texans fan. I just really hate the Cowboys. Like, I literally hate the Cowboys even more than I hate the Colts or the Jags or even the Titans. I don't really hate the Titans too much because they suck. They used to be really good a couple of years ago. Now they turned into a disaster of a franchise. The Jaguars are pretty good themselves. They're amazing. But the main focus is this Cleveland Browns team. We are based in the AFC North Division with the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, yeah, this team is stacked. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton, and whoever this guy is. And they have Mark Andrews coming off the bench. That's how good their roster is. They have C.J. Gardner-Johnson over here. And John Harbaugh, he's just such a good coach. Brother to Jim Harbaugh, I'm pretty sure Jim is, when this roster was made, he's the coach of the Chargers. Yep. Jim Harbaugh. He's 60 years old. And if we look, John is 61 years old. But as you can see, our coach is Kevon Stevenson. He might not be the coach of the future. So we got a lot of players that we might need to get rid of. Probably not Shedeur Sanders because he might be a good piece of this franchise. And if we tank really bad, we could have a possibility. Why is Patrick Mahomes on here? No, that's not good. Patrick Mahomes is... Hold on. This isn't the no Patrick Mahomes roster. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is here. That is a problem because we'll have 2 Patrick Mahomeses in the league. I mean, it probably won't matter. All we have to do is just worry about this Browns rebuild. Alright, so in week 1, we're going to be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm probably going to sim some games. Like live sim them to the 4th. Let's live sim to the 4th quarter. I get it short, but still. I want to live sim to the 4th quarter because this is a rebuild and all. Plus, plus I'm really, really good at Hoopland. Alright, and we're going to hop in right here. 23 seconds left. Alright, we are in. And the second we're in, we start fouling. I just hate fouling. I think that it shouldn't be a thing in Hoopland. I mean, in basketball, I get it can help some other teams have a higher possible chance of winning. But still, I think it's just overpowered. Alright, we're down by 3. We got the ball. Buntu. Pass it over to Denzel Ward, who's going to make that 3. And they're calling a timeout with 19.9 seconds left. Is that DK Metcalf? Yes, it is. And I'm used to DK wearing the number 14 instead of 4. Aaron Rodgers is running out the clock. Don't let TJ Watt get around. Okay, and really, Denzel, he's going to get 3 free shots. And it's Jalen Ramsey. Of course, we found Jalen Ramsey. Mixed the first one. I'm telling you, this rebuild's going to be hard. Oh, please miss the third one. Please miss the third one. Please miss the third. Oh, my gosh. Why are these guys so good at shooting free throws? Dylan Gabriel just kept us in right there. If we can get a win against the Steelers, I guess it's the Steelers, but they made the playoffs. All right, Jalen Ramsey made a shot. Give it to Denzel. Or Jerry Jeudy, who can shoot threes himself. Bang! And he walked off like that. Okay, 2 seconds left. Exactly 2 seconds. Jalen Ramsey gets blocked. 0.1 seconds left. Cleveland Browns are going to force an overtime. And let's go. It's 2 minutes, so it's longer than... Wait, actually, I think that's the exact amount of quarters. TJ Watt. Oh my gosh. TJ Watt's 30 years old and he's still dominating. Get 30 isn't that old, but still. This Bonzo guy, it might be wrong about him. I don't know, but this entire team sucks except for Myles Garrett. Don't got Deshaun Watson anymore. Oh my gosh, the Cleveland Browns actually have a lead. Joel might actually be the GOAT. Okay, no, don't leave Jalen Ramsey wide open. DK, we'll let him have it. Alright, Myles Garrett. And it's Joel again. How does this guy keep on getting the ball? Is he a magical super person or something? Oh, get that steal. Oh, no. And he gets the layup. Why is the CPU so good at shooting? I might have accidentally put it on simulation mode. Which on simulation, they can just shoot the heck out of you. We gotta get a stop. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, Dylan. DK, please miss that. Let's go. Good Joel. Joel. Jerry Judy. Let's go. I'm telling you, people, this is going to be the hardest rebuild we could have done. We are just getting extremely lucky, because at least we have Myles Garrett on this roster. Let's go. They actually missed a shot. Let's go. But they're fouling. I'm going to just try and see if I can get around. Get around him. Run. Myles, run. Don't stop. Oh, he missed the shot. Oh, he had a chance to make an extra shot. I should have just accepted the foul and took 2. Aaron Rodgers, don't you dare do anything. Don't let DK make that. Let's go! The Cleveland Browns actually got a win. We actually got a win in week 1. We upset the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. Day 1 is finished. Look at this. Look at our division. We are second behind the Bengals, which is amazing. It's the rest of the league. Taking on the Chicago Bears, a team who actually made their first playoff appearance in like forever. They only have 1 championship, I know, in their entire franchise's history when it comes to Super Bowls. And just as I expected, we're probably going to get blown away. We're going to stop right here, hop on in. 47-38. Something I would expect out of Chicago. Denzel Ward, nice shot though. Alright, Caleb Williams. What's he gonna do? DJ Moore, he's a Buffalo Bill now. It's quite insane how the Bears would do that after he helped them lead this team, this garbage team for years, to the playoffs. To be honest, I felt like the Bears deserved to make the NFC Championship. And Caleb Williams, he's just running out the clock. Missed, but it's too late. Browns are 1-1. All right, take on the New Orleans Saints. Our first home game, we lose. There. Take on the Carolina Panthers. Another live sim. We lose. Man, this is going to be the hardest rebuild. We're going to have to make some trades. Okay. Yeah, there's no way we're going to keep the roster we have. There's no way we're going to have this roster. We have too many rookies. We need to send some players off. Buda Baker might be good. No, he's 29. That's gonna be too long. James Conner, he's probably older. Yeah, he's 31 years old. I want somebody who's young and really, really good. That's not untouchable. Like maybe CJ Stroud. I mean, this could be good. We could get CJ Stroud over here from Houston. Or they're offering us something, but Dylan Gabriel and a Cleveland Browns first round pick. That might be promise. Yeah, we don't need Dylan Gabriel, but I also do want to keep that pick. But I want to keep Mason Graham because he's got so much potential. And also Judkins and Sampson. So yeah, Dylan Gabriel, he's got to go. We're sending him to Houston. And we're bringing in CJ Stroud. Where is he? Here we go. CJ Stroud, 23 years of age. All right, Campbell. Campbell's keeping this number. Tyson Campbell, he doesn't even want to be here. All right, let's look at some players who want to leave. Yeah, I think it's just this Grant guy. So, Grant. All right, they would offer us Jones and Johnson. Falcons have nobody. Ravens have nobody. Bills are offering us Joey Bosa? Okay, Joey Bosa might actually be promising, but let's see what anybody else has. Okay, not too well for Carolina. Chicago's got nobody. Cincinnati, promising. Dallas, heck no. Denver has nobody. Detroit has nobody. Green Bay, Brown and Musgrave. Interesting. Houston, yeah, we're getting Tank Dell for sure. All right, go to Houston. Yeah, Tank Dell, easy option. That might help us entirely. And also, we could give CJ Stroud the number 7. All right, so our starting lineup is going to be... Where's Tank Dell? All right, Tank Dell, I don't want him to be benched because then he would absolutely want to get out of here. So, we're going to have to put this guy on the bench. Mason Graham getting no minutes. No, I kind of don't want this Johnson guy to get minutes. I'm going to give Mason Graham some minutes. Also, Carson, I do not want this guy to be on the bench. And I'll put Johnson on the bench because he kind of doesn't even want to play anyway. Also, I want to lessen these minutes for Denzel Ward. We'll give Carson some minutes at the power forward, 2 minutes. Mason Graham, I want to get him some more minutes. And Tank Dell could be 4 minutes. I want to trade these last 2 players. We're going to save as our default. All right, this lineup is saved. CJ Stroud, Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku, Denzel Ward, and Myles Garrett. That is a good team. Yeah, we got our team a lot better. Our defense did get worse, though, which does suck. But our overall is much better than it was. And plus, trust the process. I know we're not in Philly, but still, we got to trust the process. So, Shadur Sanders got some upgrades. See if anybody else needs some upgrades. Junkins, okay. Christian Junkins, he's going to be our future. He's our future of our team. We definitely need him. Any other players need upgrades? Mason Graham gets a couple of upgrades. That's going to be huge. All right, but still, we managed to get CJ Stroud and Tank Dell from Houston. Although Tank Dell's not going to be wearing the number 3. So, we'll give him the number 13, I guess. All right. Tank Dell, welcome to Cleveland. Welcome to the Dog Pound. We're taking on Baltimore. I think we're going to play this full game and then we'll end the episode off here. Yeah, because we made some massive moves. We traded Dylan Gabriel, but we did trade a first-round pick to the Texans for CJ Stroud. And then we also traded Grant DePlante and Tyson Campbell for Tank Dell. I just can't believe that the Texans would offer Tank Dell. But yeah, Dylan Gabriel. Let's look at Houston's new lineup. They're still very good. Oh, never mind. Their defense is amazing, though. Their offense is garbage. What? Could they offer anything for Will Anderson? No, they cannot. Okay. They're still pretty smart. How about Derek Stingley? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's untouchable. Is Nico Collins untouchable? No, he's not. But they wouldn't offer anything for Nico Collins. Okay. Let's look at this. Alright, so they put Tyson Campbell and Grant DePlant on the bench. They put Dylan Gabriel as their starter. Imagine we could get Nick Chubb back. Yeah, we can. That would be insane. But Nick Chubb, he is washed and all. Now we're taking on the two-time champion Baltimore Ravens. 2001 and 2013 champs in their home stadium. Alright, let's see how CJ Stroud and Tank Dell do in their first game. Alright, and we're leaving Humphrey wide open. Alright, CJ Stroud gives it to David Njoku. And that rolls off. Myles couldn't get the rebound. Myles Garrett is probably our main guy. He's going to be our main guy for this first season. And he's on the ground. Oh, we are in a 4-0 hole. Then David Njoku. Denzel Ward. That rolls off. Excuse me. Kyle Hamilton, he's left open. He's man. Myles Garrett, he's bad. David Njoku comes in time, just make a nice dunk right there. And the Cleveland Browns have their first basket. Also, the Browns definitely need to change their logo. They've had that helmet logo since the 1970s. Bring back the old elf logo. Alright, we took Stroud out. To be honest, CJ wasn't really cooking. We might have made a dumb trade. But Dylan Gabriel, his max amount of, you know what, is only a 4-star. We probably wouldn't be able to get Lamar Jackson through a trade. Maybe in free agency. Whenever Lamar is a free agent, we might be able to get him. I don't care how old Lamar is. He's Lamar. He's one of the GOATs of the NBA. I mean, not the NBA, the NFL. This is basketball, but it's not the NBA. Lamar, oh, we left him open. Sounded country right there. Quinn Junkins, we don't care about the run play. Nice shot by Quishon. He is a running back, though. And that's an amazing first quarter. First quarter for the Cleveland Browns. We only gave the Ravens 9 points. Or we put Stroud back in at the point guard position. But we kept Quishon in. David Njoku. Trying to show that he's the Browns man. Humphrey shoots it. Oh, that's nice. CJ Stroud, can we give him his first basket? Yes, we can. CJ Stroud has his first ever basket as a Cleveland Brown. That's quite insane how they would give CJ Stroud away. CJ Stroud is back in Ohio. Oh my gosh, Myles Garrett with the steal. Quinn Junkins, pass it over to Mason Graham. And he's got it. Insane steal right there. The Ravens call a timeout. Oh, this has been quite an insane thing that has happened. By the way, guys, thank you so much for 63 subscribers. I would have never done without you. I would never do any of this stuff like this if it was for you guys. Alright, can we get Tank Dell his first basket as a Brown? Yes, we can! Tank Dell, his first basket as a Cleveland Brown. And it's a 3-pointer. Stroud's was a 2, but still, CJ's was insane. And we left Lamar Jackson open. What are we doing, CJ Stroud? He gives it to his teammate, from Houston in Tank Dell. We might have just made the Texans worse by giving up Tank Dell. Their offense was already terrible, but somehow we made their defense even worse. Mark Andrews. Oh, no. Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is good and pretty tough. Sean Junkins. Come on, we definitely need a win here, especially against the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, let's go. Bolton, go all the way. Let's go. That is a football score right there. All we have to do is just guard. Smith misses. Let's go. Myles Garrett, one last shot. It's blocked. Man, hold on. Oh, guys, I'm gonna simulate this because that was my cousin who just texted me right there. And yes, he's willing to do some Roblox. Anyways, I'm just hoping we don't choke. Come on, Cleveland, just keep it in there. Keep it in there. This is tough. Oh my gosh, we're choking. Oh, I gotta step in. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're stepping in for sure. Oh, crap. Give it a lead. Jerry Jeudy. Bang! Jerry Jeudy. He's to go. No. No! Kyle Hamilton, he's so annoying. Even the jokey. Oh, he bounced him back. But we made the three! Jerry Jeudy. Why is Jerry Jeudy so good at threes? He's on the Browns. It's like... Oh, Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is the star. Denzel Ward. Oh, you tried to block it, but you couldn't. Oh. Three-pointer. Can we hold on? No! Kyle Hamilton, get out of here. Come on. Stroud. Bang! CJ Stroud, man. Feels so good to have him here in Cleveland. Even though I made him get traded from my favorite team. Still, he wasn't cooperating good out in Houston. And now that Campbell is gone, he doesn't even want to be here in Cleveland anyway. Oh my gosh, we actually beat the Ravens just by 3. David Njoku's player of the game. I just can't believe we actually got that win. I appreciate you guys for watching episode 1. If you want some more of the Cleveland Browns rebuild, please like and subscribe. I'm looking forward to getting to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So in the next episode, we'll start off the rebuild by taking on the Detroit Lions and probably make a couple more free agency moves. I'll see you guys later. Chat in next time. Take it easy.